guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl TT again. Thank you all for watching the last video, for commenting, for sharing and subscribing. I've seen some new service here. Welcome to you all, and I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy and you stay. I hope you're getting something good out of this channel. So I'm going to go straight to the point today. We're talking about sex and intimacy in marriage. I had few, comments, and some people reached out to me personally on my Instagram and stuff and asked me to talk about this. And some I have actually shared some ideas, and some have shared their stories. I've got two people who shared their stories and wanting me to talk about sex. I am not a guru. I am not an expert. I am actually learning as well. I'm learning as I go. I am not an expert in marriage or in anything. We are all learning. We're all striving, to find the best way to help us all, and the best way to move forward and to enjoy our marriages and our homes. So yes, sex and intimacy in marriage. I think I have a video about on, I think it was on Valentine's Day or something. Yes, on making time and spending time with your partner. Most couples, most of us have made ourselves too busy. We don't really make time out to spend time with our partners. And the men are very guilty of this. The men don't really take time. They don't take time to get the women into the mood, into the whole romance, atmosphere, the mood. They just get up. They want the main thing, the main deal, bam, 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 and they're done. But we women are not wired like that. We are very emotional beings, we're sophisticated. You can't just get up and you're done. No, you've got to take your time with us, and you be gentle, be intentional with us. For instance, you go to work, you text your wife, "Hi babe, how you doing? Having a good day? How's your day going?" I appreciate things like that. I don't know about other women, but personally, I do appreciate things like that. It's not like you're doing it to get anything, just being nice, being kind, being romantic. Yeah, that. But some men expect the woman to be in the mood, ready at all times, and it hasn't really worked that way. And after my last video, I had a message in my Instagram, in my DM, and someone was from a guy. He said, I actually spoke a bit more for the ladies. I didn't really speak for the ladies. I didn't speak for anyone in particular. It cuts across board. It's advice to both male and female, and I can't really say that I'm speaking for women because I'm a woman. No, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. Men like to be pampered. I know that because I am one. Men like to be respected. I know that because I live with one. I am not talking for or against any gender. We are learning together. Marriage is for both genders, not just. And I'm not gonna just speak for women because I'm a woman. No, I'm speaking for both of us. We're all learning. You see, so this whole sex and intimacy thing, especially when the marriage is growing, marriage is getting older, you have children, you have other responsibilities. I think most women find it as a chore because they're usually tired from the activities of the day, with the men not helping in the house, too much work to do at work, at home. This is what I said in the other video that the person who reached out said I'm speaking for the women. If you're a man and you help your wife, if you help your wife with the house chores, I know you're both tired, but if you help your wife with the house chores and you both finish, you both have time to enjoy, to do what you want to do in bed and all that, to be intimate, to have sex, lots and lots of sex, as much as you want. But here's the case: the woman is tired. For instance, I work 12-hour shifts. After a 12-hour shift, I have to come back home. I have to do stuff around the house before before I get into bed, and then you want to have sex. And I'm human. Who would like this? Nobody would like this. So the men also should help us. I think that's the fact that this is nothing new. It's been there. Lots of people have spoken about this. We need help. And the women, I know this because I do it as well. Some women use sex as a weapon. I sometimes do it, God forgive me, but I sometimes do. We use sex to get what we want from our husbands. Oh, if you don't do this for me, then we'll see. And he knows exactly what you're talking about when you do that. We use sex as a weapon, which we shouldn't. We shouldn't. I know I sometimes do, but I know I shouldn't be doing it. It's wrong. It's wrong. That's not what the Bible teaches. That is the exact opposite of what the Bible teaches. Because your body is for your husband, likewise, his is for you. So technically, he can have it anytime he wants, but it's just not possible with our modern day when both are working and all that. But some of us use it as a weapon, and some of us we punish the men. We withhold sex as a form of punishment from the men. This guy who reached out to me, he said he went out with his friends. He had a night out when this whole these restrictions started easing. He went out with his friends and he got back home late, and the wife was angry and all that. And so he hasn't had sex with the wife. Well, the wife hasn't had sex with him for the past 2 to 3 weeks, and he thinks it's a punishment. And he said it's not the first time she's actually done this. Ladies, this is wrong. This is very wrong. In as much as you're tired, you work hard. We all do work hard, but you do not have to withhold sex from your husband just because you want to punish him for something he has done, or just because you don't agree with him over something, and you're going to use that to get him, to coerce him into agreeing with you. No, no, my dear ladies, no, it doesn't work that way. We've got to. We are tired. We do work with chores, children, everything, but we've got to make an effort. Make an effort. And so I know some men will say, "Oh, my wife withheld sex from me, so I cheated. Oh, I watched porn." No, you did it because you wanted to, not because your wife withheld sex from you. You did it because you wanted to. You can address these issues amicably, nicely, without resorting to these other avenues to relieve yourself. It's so odd when people blame others for their mistakes, for the things that they have done, and then they'll turn back and say, "Oh, I did that because you did that. I did that because you said that. I did that because they did that." Da, 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 da. No, you did it. It was your mistake. It was your own doing. Do not blame your wife, or do not blame your spouse. Let me put it that way. Do not blame your spouse. That was because they withheld sex from me, because they wouldn't do that. So I went out there. It is all your doing, not your partners, not your spouses. We tend to put other things. We tend to put other things before our partners, before our marriages. We put work. Well, work puts food on the table and all that, but we sometimes put work, we put children, we put friends, we put other things, a whole lot of things. Social media, some of us will stay on the phones or on the computers the whole night, and your partner will be waiting for you to come to bed, have a little sort of intimate time, but because the person is watching a movie or chatting with someone online or whatever. So all these things do not help. And intimacy is one of the things that holds together a marriage. A sexless marriage is one Satan loves. Is one Satan absolutely loves, because that is where Satan can penetrate. That is where Satan can move and work through. So if you're living in a sexless marriage and you're comfortable, then know that Satan is working through you. He's using you. Satan is using you to work. Even if you're not doing anything bad, know that very soon the devil finds work for the idle hands. You will be getting a job to do. And marriage is a sacred institution. It is sacred. And God ordained it for man and woman to enjoy. So if you are not enjoying, or if you're the only one enjoying in the marriage, then know that you're failing. You are failing. If your partner is not enjoying the marriage as much as you are, then know that you're not doing something right. You're failing. It has to be both ways. You both have to enjoy the marriage. You both have to enjoy each other's bodies. I know this may not be my place to say this, but in some marriages it's only the men, the men who actually enjoy the sex. The women find it as a chore because most of the times most women don't even orgasm or don't even climax, and the men, regardless, they will, so they don't really care. So if you keep doing if this keeps happening, then the woman will definitely find it as a chore. No foreplay, nothing. They just go into it, boom, and they're done. The woman will not enjoy it, and she will definitely find it as a chore. Marriage, did I just say marriage? Yeah, marriage is held together by sex. Not just sex, but it's we can all agree that it is very important. You've got communication and all that, and blah, blah, blah. Yes, but sex is very important in marriage. So if the sex in a marriage is bad, then you know that you're on the way to a crash or something. So you've got to keep working at it. Talk about it. Talk about it with your spouse. Talk about it. In Africa, there's this sort of, I don't know, well, things are changing now, but there's this sort of um, taboo or dark cloud hanging over people who talk about sex and intimacy. Talk about it. Talk about it with your spouse. Talk about it. Oh, what did I do wrong? Did you like this? Did you not like that? What can I do better next time? Talk about it. Share ideas. Try new things. Trying new things does not mean, doing crazy things, but, try new stuff that you both are comfortable with. Don't force things on your partner. Try new things that you both are comfortable with. Remember, God ordained sex in a marriage for both of you to enjoy. So if you want your wife to do, or your husband to do something that he or she does not enjoy, and only you are enjoying, it's not right. There's something wrong somewhere. You both have to enjoy it. And sometimes I think a bit of spontaneity spices things up a bit. We've got to be spontaneous. It's not all the time that, you've planned like, every Tuesday, every Friday, every Monday, every Wednesday, and you know that, you have a shower first, you go do this first, you do that, blah, blah, blah. It's like everything is written down, like some laid down rules. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous, especially when you've got children around. It can be very, very hard to find time to actually have sex. Believe me, I've got 4 kids. It can be very hard to find time to have sex. So you've got to be crafty. Be spontaneous, be crafty. Find you'll find that is the oddest times that you both tend to enjoy more than the carefully planned and later. That is also good. It's good to plan out like a nice romantic evening and all that, but being spontaneous and being proactive with your sex life is really, really, really helpful. Yeah. So guys, I think we will have to stop here because I am really, really getting into it, and I think we'll have to continue next time because I can hear my children calling my name, and very soon I know they're going to run. They're going to run downstairs very soon, mommy, because I can hear 1 or 2 of them calling me. So yes, we will continue this later. If anybody has any suggestions, any comments or anything, just leave the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And welcome to all the new subbies here. Thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. God bless you all. Bye.